Starters averaging in double figures.
So Ryan, the Cowboys come out in the zone. I tell you, not a real surprise for me, actually, as thin as they are on the perimeter, but a huge block by Gores.
Sadi got his hand in there. Freshman making an impact early. Walker off the glass, too strong. And Andrews will push it for Boise State. We'll see how Wyoming tries to match up against Fielder. And his shot off the mark, still looking for our first bucket of the game. So take a look at the starting five for the Pokes tonight. Cowboys have had a lot of different starting lineups this year, still trying to kind of find that right mix. Only two players returned from last year's squad, Belich and Magassa. Three from the wing, off the mark. Gores fights for the rebound, gets it over to Walker, and so far, good hands by Gores, steals it away. Rojas working on knee. Tough shot, good defense. Bennett turns around, looks at Rojas. Good ball fake. Kicks it out to Bennett from the wing, off the mark. And Buchanan gets the board. Knee tries a deep shot again. Good hustle to get his own rebound. Fielder with a nice pump fake on Gores. Draws the contact on the floor.
Cowboys with a much shorter, lineup. As far as players are concerned, the Cowboys can't get in foul trouble. They've had games to start the game is not too concerning, but they got to start, knocking some down just so that they get Boise to guard more on the perimeter.
Great defense there by Fielder, blocking Gores' shot. Andrews will reset for Boise State after some time on the bench. Andrews, the transfer from UCLA, gives it off to Fielder, top of the key, no good. Rebound to Bennett. Both teams just shooting 25%. Wyoming is tightened up on defense to start this game as they create another steal. Last time the Pokes were at home, it was a double-digit loss to San Diego State. Coach Wicks called his team out a little bit in the post-game presser, and for the first time back at home since those comments, they've responded well. Dennis driving through traffic, blocks out to Walker. He's gonna have to put it up and beats the horn.
Oh, great finish by Walker. Took that contact, still just laid it up nice and soft over the defender. Boy, Cowboys are finding opportunities out of those second chances, those offensive rebounds and kickouts and loose balls. It seems like all the 50-50 balls the Cowboys are running down.
Fielder to Buchanan. Buchanan looking for his first points and gets them right there. Walker to an open Dennis. Corner three off the mark. Rebound to Nato. Throws it up ahead, and Fielder with the scoring drought of 4.5 minutes. Rojas tries a three, in and out. Rebound to Fielder.
Hey Ryan, I tell you what, we've been talking about the guards at the Cowboys, instead of just on the kitch and the kickouts shooting that ball, it's a little bit harder. This
scoring drought. There's no better way to be in the game than through membership in the Cowboy Joe Club for as little as $100.
You get into your rotation, at this point in the season, and who's going to score, who needs to score on a night in and night out basis for you to win ball games. And when you take out 23, plus points a game, you just don't feel that, immediately. It takes games and games to fill that rotation, and sometimes you never do fill it.
Can't wait to see the replay on that one, because that was an unbelievable just kind of tip shot by Fielder to extend it to an 18-0 run. And the three from Saudi, the first one for the Pokes in over 40 minutes of game action, as Gores can't finish at the rim. Pretty remarkable stat, though, especially in today's era of college basketball, with how many threes a team will take.
Oh, absolutely. And I tell you, I've heard of Cold, going through a drought from the three-point line, but that is a serious drought.
20 minutes at Fresno, 20 minutes tonight. And Saudi gets the Cowboys off to a good start. Buchanan almost got the steal. Walker goes right at Fielder, but can't finish. Can't finish. Fielder comes away with the offensive board. Fielder with a strong take, draws the contact.
Get close enough to the rim, and he's really skilled. And he just got a step on Saxton, and Saxton fouled him.
Aarons to Nato from 15 feet off the mark. Fielder with another board, and Carmichael comes down with it. Fielder pumps Gores, drives, throws it down with two hands. Played, no reason to think why the Broncos can't go on a run and put together a good resume heading into March. Corner three is good from Meadow, and that's a big one. Fielder thought about the three, instead hands it off to Andrews. Back to Fielder. Corner three for Meadow. Back-to-back threes, and the Broncos
are really struggling to do tonight.
Meyer out tonight in concussion protocol. Second leading scorer on the team. Walker gets the lay-in to go on the shot clock. Backs down Saudi, draws the contact, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, Fielder does such.
Junior from Boise. Knocks down the first free throw. Made program history earlier this year. Boise State played in the Maui Invite, and against Chaminade, he had 27 points, 14 rebounds, shot better than 90%, and he became the first player in conference history to do that, to score 25 plus, grab 14 or more rebounds, and shoot 90% or better.
Enjoyed about watching the Cowboys this year. These guys play really hard. They play together. They don't give up. They stay in this ball games, and it's just sometimes the length, I think, really affects them, because they're so skilled, really knows how to play. Very talented player.
Thought about the three, instead kicks it out to Andrews, who knocks it down.